I have in front of me an AKAI 32-inch smart TV. It's available with free delivery directly from freetv.ie. So you can see the outer box that comes in here, okay? And you can see the actual television here, just two little brackets that come with it. So all the basic things you need to know with it. It's an LED TV, it's HD ready, it's a smart TV, it has Android built in on the television itself. The total diameter then is 32 inches diagonally, okay? And so that's the sort of key thing. So I'm just going to pull this more center frame and we'll just go through a few key things on it. So the first thing is there's two legs come with it, so we just mounted it directly onto it. Obviously 99% of people will be mounting this directly onto a wall, okay? And I'm going to cover a little thing about brackets at the end of it here. So it comes with a 3-pin plug on it effectively, and the Visa hole standard on it. That's the holes that are on the back, which I'm just going to rotate around and show you this. The holes that are on the back here, the spacing here, it's 200 millimeters from here and 100 this way. So that's called a Visa standard 200 by 100. And the basic idea of that is that we're able to come along and it'll fit standard brackets, which I'll show in a few moments. Now just the user manual with it as well, and then there's also a remote control. And I like the remote for this, it's good angle and range in terms of there. So if we just look at the side here on the inputs, we'll find we have two USB ports here, okay? Two USB ports here coming to the side, and with two HDMI ports as well, okay? And if we return the entire unit over, I just have the legs pushed in, I hadn't got them bolted in there, so don't worry about that. We have an Ethernet connection here for putting it on. We have RCA connections here. Now there's Wi-Fi built into this TV. We have a VGA connection here in case we're running something like let's say a DVR or something, and CCTV equipment into it. Another HDMI port, so a third one. And then the two tuners on it are both actually, there's a satellite and then there's an S2. So normally if you're going a free-to-air route, you might need a combo set-top box. But with this particular one, you won't need it, simply because you have the ability to add the Irish and the free satellite channels on, so you can connect an aerial and a TV direct, or an aerial and a satellite dish directly to it, and receive all the free channels directly that way, because that technology is now built in, which is increasingly common with televisions like this. So I'm just going to put it down for a second here, and I'm just going to talk about two add-ons that are options with this particular product. The first one is if you want to come along and you want to mount this directly onto a wall and just have it tilting, but effectively, you know, no ability to move the television forward or back, you can use this bracket here, which is by default there's no bracket with it, but if you come along and just want to add it on, you can do it this way. And this one here will support TVs from 26 up to 55 inch. Or this particular one here is actually the Stanley one that we have bought in. This is a fantastic bracket, and the great thing about this is that it comes out from the wall and effectively you're able to swing it and pull straight out. You can push it straight in, have it quite tight to the wall, and not quite as tight as the other one, but still less than an inch out from the wall effectively. Or you can pull it out and you can rotate it more or less 180 degrees in terms of 90 degrees both directions. So overall, we'll say the energy rating on this, by the way, is an A energy rating on it. So overall, I like this particular one. The picture quality is quite good, all the rest of it. Just a few things to note on it. The larger televisions generally are the ones that are all coming with 4K. It's not vital at this point, but normally what people are doing is, there used to be 32 inch would be a main television. Now it's increasingly in children's bedrooms or for gaming or something like that, okay? That's the first thing. The other thing here is that the Android version that's on this, and if this is true right across all televisions, regardless of which one you want to buy, it's fantastic and smart and it works, and it might stay working for years and things like that. But effectively, eventually what will happen is the Android version will go out of date, and what will happen then is it might be difficult to upload additional apps onto it. So just be aware of that. That's the one disadvantage of having a smart television, because smart televisions generally don't stay smart forever, okay? And I'm just saying as a word of caution, you might see that in other videos about other things, but it's equally true on every single television you're ever going to see on the marketplace. But overall, we'll say I think it's a good brand, good quality, great features on it, good price point, and overall quite a good product. So that's it anyway. The AKAI 32-inch smart TV available with free delivery directly from freetv.ie.